Alright. So, yes, I know it's been, what, a week now since this came out. But I've been busy and stuff with getting ready for AP testing and the end of the school year. Now, I don't know how long this is actually going to take me to get through and stuff, right? Right, I've seen videos and stuff that's like people putting it out in 2 parts, and like each part is like 5 hours long. Now, I don't know if that's unedited or whatever, right? So I'm just guessing roughly 10 hours, maybe, worth of content in this. So this is gonna take a few weeks to get through, especially because in a few weeks' time, Wuthering Waves is coming out, and you best fucking believe I'm making videos on that. But yeah, so let's just not waste any time and get right on into this, shall we? I'm already. Alright, right back to the parlor car, I guess. Right, this is the parlor car, or 12 system hours until Charmony Festival. Yep.
Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikTok. After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I hate this guy, by the way. I don't know why so many people like this guy. I hate him. I hate everything about it. Like, who stands like this? My dude, you're not cool. You're not cool. You're a fucking idiot who tries to think he's cool.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
How about you fuck off?
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
Dude, you do not know who you're talking about.
And I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
I don't give a shit. Why? Why did they give him these teeth? What did I hate this. I hate this guy's design and everything so much, dude. I hate him. Like, I have never genuinely said, like, Aventurine I hate for a completely different reason. Aventurine I hate simply because he's annoying. This guy. This guy is just... I don't know why they made it.
Galaxy Ranger.
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Yes.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
This is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about
Seriously, why? Why?
Gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on soil.
This fucker is literally a theater kid thinking that the character he's playing is so badass and cool that he's just gonna act it out every day of his life. Like,
Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm. An eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
Recognize This?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The Xianzhou really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Xianzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Xianzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
I hate this guy.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shone on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. All right then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
How about I throw you out into the vacuum of space instead?
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
That is not true in the slightest.
Alright then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
My friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person.
That I can agree with. I still hate this guy.
As Galaxy
I
Rangers,
don't like anything
we
about
strictly
it.
adhere
Get off
to the
this
bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking.
I'm just gonna say this, right? Any of you who have seen my other videos of me playing through the Pentacoin stuff, right? You've seen how much I just wish for me to get through the Aventurine stuff as quick as possible, right? I would rather sit and listen to Aventurine talk than have this guy on the screen. Like, that is how much I despise this guy. Like, seriously.
In this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Pentaconia for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
Specific members only, my dude. Like you gotta understand this. We are not all technically invited to this, else Don Hung. Well, sorry, no. Else we wouldn't have had the situation at the beginning where it's like, oh, we reserved the thing for Don Hung, not you, all this other stuff, right? So, that wouldn't fucking work. Second of all, pick either white hair or black hair and stop trying to copy Arlecchino.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now.
Yeah. And I would much rather side with her than you.
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
Oh, she is.
It's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
Yeah, she pretty much is.
Ionex never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
Please tell me this ends with Acheron killing him. I'm serious, dude. I haven't. I cannot stand this guy.
So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger.
No.
It's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them. But I'd advise you to move fast.
No, we know. We know. We full well know. And she is full well not done anything against us yet. So why would we have reason to go against her?
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do?
So far, nothing. As far as I can tell, she came here to literally do nothing. Alright, whose perspective are we in now?
I
Oh!
don't intend to do anything.
What did I say? What did I say?
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky.
Who the fuck is talking right now?
Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity.
If this is the Harmony, then this is yet another reason why I do not fucking trust the Harmony at all.
It's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence.
Like, I'm sorry, Harmony is a beautiful kind of thing to believe in, right? But when Harmony comes in the form of essentially a hive mind, that's not Harmony. I hate to tell you this, that's not Harmony.
But now
That's manipulation.
the sky has been
Stockholm syndrome.
mercilessly severed, died with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
A single slash of a blade. isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all embraced,
yeah. All embracing my ass.
for the sake of Penacony and the peace.
So what is this, the thing set up by the family, whatever, the people, the group of consciousness or whatever that ensures that nothing bad happens in the dreamscape or something?
The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Yeah, as a, I love the hypocrisy shown by Harmony here. Harmony is all embracing, but I need to show some of them at the door. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread. Wow.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
Yep, okay, thought so.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Fuck.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
We are one.
Exactly my point. I'm sorry, but if you the Harmony's whole thing, right, is essentially a hive mind. No, that is not Harmony. That is not.
The
It's
unity that the family espouses.
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
alright. Hate to go this route here, right? But if this is the real him, cut him down.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening me?
Do you honestly think you can go up against her, though? Think about this long and carefully.
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving,
Uh-huh.
but not weak.
Mm-hmm.
The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime.
I don't care. I don't. These threats seem very hollow, and also the family is forgiving. So for the family's forgiveness has been to wipe people's minds. So yeah, sorry if I don't fucking trust that.
137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
A wise choice. Dude, you wouldn't have been able to fucking fight back. You would not have been able to fight back. Let's be completely fucking honest here.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river.
Only in your mind, dude. Only in your mind.
And never return.
Fucking stab the tiny little fucking...
Planet of festivities.
Silence it.
Luring in tricksters.
For YouTube, I would just like to say that's not an actual child, that's an alien creature, okay?
Will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility.
Dude, he's not listening to you anymore. She's not listening to you. Sorry, I just took a
Even
drink.
more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawn from the abyss that brings death and sin to all.
One thing I've learned so far when it comes to Penacony and stuff, right? Let's see here. I hate the family. I hate the harmony. I hate the Dream Master. I don't trust the family. I don't trust the harmony. I don't trust the Dream Master. Essentially, no one...
A befitting name.
Cut it down.
Take it from
Silence
someone
it.
on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony.
Yeah, seriously.
Whatever your intentions.
I mean, the harmony is already a fucking hive mind
I foresee
anyway.
only one outcome.
The harmony is, so far as we can see from both the design of the Aeon itself and just the way they spoke in the very first Myriad Celestia trailer. It seems the harmony was already a hive mind. It's just that Penacony took that to the corrupt level of a hive mind.
Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Oh, Robin? The question mark. Switching to Robin POV. The fucking question mark, dude. It's like,
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
this is one of Robin's songs. I know, I've been listening to the Inside playlist for days now. Yeah, I like that. A technical malfunction. Ah, yes. The entire screen splitting and a massive tear in the sky opening up was because of a malfunction.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
that's Robin. Yeah.
What about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
Yes.
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, I would just like to bring this up quickly, right? Because I did not notice this until I watched video where someone brought it up, but in Robin's character trailer, there was at one point where it was like flashing between like very like darker scenes, right? Right, there was actually incredibly hard to hear and stuff, right? But when you took away the music and everything, there was like a Morse code beeping going on in it that literally just spelled out SOS, which is very, very interesting when it comes to Robin. Because there's a lot, when it comes to Robin, they make so many references to the whole bird in a cage thing, right? It makes me feel like somehow, yes, she is a member of the family, right? But it makes it feel like the family is kind of, I don't know, doing something to her against her will, you know?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Nice cover up.
This technology hasn't been made public yet.
Nice
It
cover
was
up.
originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Nice cover up, Robin.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Alright, this isn't Robin. We know Robin's alive somewhere, right? We know Robin's alive somewhere, right? I was hopeful that this was just Robin, right? No, this is Sparkle. This is Sparkle. This is 100% Sparkle. How do I know this is Sparkle? Sparkle gave Venturine a button exactly like this.
Oh, this button.
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you.
That is so...
All right. It looks like there are other guests.
Well,
who are
Sparkle's
also
got her
coming.
Robin act down, because I
I'll
believe
have to
that.
excuse
I
myself.
fucking hate Sparkle.
Please, enjoy the dreamscape.
Like, listen, so far out of all the paths we know of, right? The Harmony is the one I hate the most, right? Which, ironically, I say this ironically and stuff, right? So, little tangent here, if you want to skip this tangent, I'll put a timestamp on the screen right now or whatever. I am big on storytelling. I have a tendency to, write myself into different worlds and stuff of the games I like, including, Sario here, right? And in this one, like, the, original character that I kind of made for myself, right, is, because it's been mentioned multiple times in, like, different lore stuff in this game, that finality, right? Anyone who knows Honkai Impact will know finality is actually an Aeon, a very not well known Aeon, and an Aeon that as far as is known in the lore so far doesn't have any followers to them, right? But finality is technically an Aeon, right? So my original character is much like Akron, the fact that, like, you know, doesn't use energy in the ult like other, like, unique stuff, because he is an emanator of the finality, right? But I did this weird thing where it's like, because the finality is technically not a path that characters have, right? I was thinking, alright, how can I play into different stuff, and right? Like, different strengths, with, like, you know, actually kind of make a character, right? I ended up falling onto Harmony as the path that the character would be on, right? Not in the fact of, like, the Harmony as following the Harmony's path and stuff, right? Because as I've said, I do not like the Harmony at all, probably my least favorite path. But because of the buffing aspect of it, right? Which I wanted to make it towards a thing of like, because in the Miriam Celestia thing for Acheron, it showed like her being the origin, right? Which makes sense. Right, and May was her sort of origin in Honkai Impact 3rd. So I was thinking, alright, opposite of origin, finality. So if Acheron is debuff, attack is like an actual like attack nihility rather than debuff nihility, right? Right? Then I do the same thing, but for buffing, right? So it's an attack harmony. So instead of buffing other characters, he gains strength from buffing anyway. So yeah, that's kind of the ironic thing that I say the harmony as an Aeon and a Path so far is like my least favorite in the entirety of this game, but also is the one I chose for my original character. Anyway, for those who skipped that, I welcome back. Yes, that was a rant on my part.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Robin, question mark, the fool. The fool always rings twice. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm just feeling my computer right now. It is burning. Like, this is bad. Yikes. Anyway. Well, this is my first time playing as Robin because I'm not pulling for her. I'm saving up for Firefly. And so far I'm doing rather good of saving up for Firefly. I might I normally save up roughly 80 pulls and stuff, right? Because I normally never have to go over 80 pulls to get a character. You know? Like, I have bad luck, yes, but I don't have that of luck to where it's like 100 some pulls, right? So like once I get to 80 pulls, at 90 I might do a 10 pull for Robin, but otherwise, nah.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. It's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape.
Gee, I wonder.
However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that
Target. She had no target. She literally came here to do nothing. No target whatsoever.
Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
Literally everyone, because she had no ill intent at all.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course.
How many of these fucking buttons do you have, Sparkle?
In our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged
How
to
many
stay
of these
together.
buttons do you have?
Thank you for
And
understanding.
where the hell are you keeping them? Are you just pulling them out of thin air? Yes, because literally everyone in this universe can apparently pull weapons out of thin air, so I guess. Sparkle, you're just fucking handing these things out. Yes, these
May I ask
incompetent.
what happened here? Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
You do.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
Are you a fool? Are you asking Robin that? Cause yes, Robin. I'm saying that in quotations, but you can't fucking see it.
I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected.
I have one
Expect
coming
order to
right
be
here.
restored soon.
It's gonna be arriving here soon. Jade. From the IPC, so that's gonna be problematic when she arrives. For both Penacony and my wallet.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But
I swear to God, if she pulls another button now.
what do you hounds think about it?
I can't believe anyone's not
Feel free
thinking.
to speak your mind.
I can't believe anyone's not thinking, hey, it's strange that like literally everything to do with Robin is all these whites, blues, and purples, and yet she's handing out a button that's all reds and stuff. You know? No, just me.
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened.
In fact, now that I think about it, nothing to do with the family has like the specific colors on attributed to Sparkle. You know?
Easily cut through the sky.
Yeah, looks interesting. Yep, that is definitely what she is.
Miss Robin, to tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family.
I swear, there's
The
no.
planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. A representative from the IPC. He's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
He's currently shall we say preoccupied.
Don't worry.
Having a nice
Mr.
little
Sunday
chat
will
with
check and I'll have something to show for it soon.
the
However,
red,
given the
black,
situation,
and white.
the
Sorry,
IPC surely
black,
won't
white,
be
and
so
red
easy.
version of
Therefore,
Akron
we
in front of the
rely on
nail.
you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Sorry about so many things.
If there are any
swear.
other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
Could you stop with the buttons, Sparkle? I don't like these whole mutually ensured destruction buttons or whatever the fuck she calls
I'm in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war.
it. You don't need a rhyme.
Rest assured, Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, if the conquerors of the IPC, yes, I am calling them conquerors, because that is literally pretty much what they do. They disguise it under other words, but that's basically what they do. When they come knocking, I guarantee you, with how unstable it is in here, no, you're not gonna be able to fucking fight that. No, you're not. Disperse gifts to comfort the people.
Miss Robin?
Alright, we know how this is gonna go.
Preparation is important. Regarding the race.
But, plus I meant that
Everyone, please.
even if you say so.
I'm telling you right now, this is how it's gonna go.
Still.
This is how it's gonna go. She's gonna calm the person's
Here,
nerves about the
take
thing,
this,
and
little
do that,
guest.
and what the hell.
This gift has been make sure to take good. You never.
Yep. Thank God we're switching off of her. In the meantime, wait, yeah?
You entered the golden hour from this
Yes.
place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God, yes! Finally, we're back here, dude.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth.
There's not a
before
butt
you.
there.
As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Yeah. Why does it say 1, 2, 3? Wait, that has never popped up next to a dialogue option before. I don't like that.
I'm fine. Sorry, I hope I haven't scared you.
I was literally crying myself to sleep that night. Yeah. I really wish I was joking. I genuinely wish I was joking. Wait, like, all the way back, right? The video where we thought Firefly died, right? I went to bed, I put on, If I Could Stop One Heart from Breaking, and I cried myself to sleep. I have not cried over a character's death since Hawkeye and Peck Third. Okay, that broke me. That broke. I hope I haven't scared you. You did more than that.
I know you have many questions.
Are you showing me this again?
Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme, in that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script, and I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how
Do
you
not show
see
me it again. No.
I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria on my asthma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality.
Don't show me this ever again. This right here.
But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
Good question though, right? If you were transported to this other version of the dreamscape, how did we encounter and fight Sam then? Explain that.
Then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity.
This is some amazing voice work, by the way.
I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream
causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape.
Oh, yeah, wait, all of us?
But I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one.
Our companion, okay, where are they? Where? Please tell me Himiko's okay. you.
And that's it. That's
I do
all.
not trust her with these story writers. They're still the one in two. I'm completely confused. Yeah.
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us
What?
has arrived.
I'm scared now. No, I'm scared now. What do you mean don't open our eyes? What do you mean the person who's come to greet us? I'm... Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful, we just got stabbed. Okay, by death, I'm assuming? Innumerable voices resonate through the symphony. It is a memorable event. I don't hear it. I hear sparkling. So I'm guessing that was death that stabbed us? Right? I hope.
Never knew you could do this.
What the f... Yeah, there's more of that stuff creeping up her cheek there. Like, we saw that when she transformed out of Sam. Like, what is that? Is that blade in a fucking tits?
Do you have a driver's license?
Oh, this is incredible. Just a sec. I need a screenshot of this. This is some amazing artwork right here, dude. Man, MiHoYo, you're getting better at doing these images, dude. Can we not get something like some images like this in Genshin, man? Like, Genshin doesn't get enough love, dude. I swear to God, though, I don't know if it's been announced. Like the people who are writing the Natlan story stuff, so the next upcoming region for Genshin, right? But I swear to God, if it's shown that it's the same people who wrote the Penacony story here and the multiple other, some of the saddest, most heart-wrenching chapters in Honkai Impact, right? If it's revealed that it's that writing team that writes the Natlan arc for Genshin Impact, I'll be looking forward to it because they're an amazing writing team. I will also be scared. I will be so scared.
I do.
That is surprising.
No, that is genuinely surprising.
Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
This is Japella? Oh, that is the tux he was wearing in the Japella Rebellion. Myriad Celestia, isn't it?
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
No, that sounds like me on a daily basis. I really need to get more sleep, dude. Cause like, no. Prime example of me needing to get more sleep. You wanna know what time it is while I'm recording this? It's 2:20 in the morning.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
This is the most casual I think I've ever heard played. Like, you hear this?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
Is it just me, or does he normally sound a lot more edgy and depressed? Like, he sounded relatively just normal here.
slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you'd like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
A long silence ensues. Neither of them brought up any topic, seemingly accustomed to the silence. It wasn't until months later that a soft sigh once again broke the quiet.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this plate. Why the sudden inquiry?
Oh, Blake's looking for death. Hey, my dude, you want to take a quick old trip to Penacony?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end.
I would like to say this, dude, right? I swear, because I can see this being a thing Mihoyo can do, especially with the talking cat in the most recent update to Genshin Impact. In almost every artwork that involves the Celeron Hunters, there's a black cat in the picture. That's gonna be Elio, isn't it?
Before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation.
Yikes, my computer's hot.
That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Please, salvation. Like, not the harmony kind of salvation, but like some sort of cure for that disease she has. Firefly, a self-proclaimed performer of the Irish family. We know that's not true.
You're safe and sound.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
Alright, quick question then. What is Gallagher's connection to the Watchmaker then? I know he said he's one of the Watchmaker's many children, you know, right? But that ending in the last update left a lot of fucking questions. And also, does that mean Sunday is here? Cause can he stay here?
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. there are no regulators here like the family.
Jeez, that was loud in my ear.
And
The
they all look like they're mildly
static
dazed.
or whatever from over here.
But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
I literally just
It's
asked
that
them.
man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move.
Duh.
Get ready.
Sorry, what?
We're about to set off.
It becomes okay, right?
The real dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Nah, I don't have time. Let's get going. Alright. What? Vagrant? What the heck? Tip of the water drop.
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Uh-huh. Sorry, just a sec. There's a bunch of chests and stuff I need to get here. What the? You know what? I'm not gonna ask.
What a huge cloud.
That is creepy as fuck.
Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Don't hit me. Let. That is creepy as fuck. Oh my god, the stitching on the hand too, dude. Ugh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, it was one of them old style elevators. Why did I say it like that? That is creepy beyond belief, dude. Investigate what? Hold on, no, go back down.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
Also, I can't wait to get
The atmosphere
Harmony
in this
Trailblazer because they're imaginary.
Pretty
Damn it.
different from that in the beautiful dream.
Don't like the fact. Honestly, I kind of find it a bit funny that the Harmony Trailblazer, right, is essentially essentially took a bunch of pointers from Aventurine.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar.
Yeah,
Works of the
Vegas style.
Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
You're not coming?
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later.
Do we have
Letting her
contact
go was the
information?
right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
It's Misha and Clocky again. Watch this, like, I've even said this, right? Other people have said this and stuff, right? This writing team specifically and stuff, and just MiHoYo in general, right, is very good at making what seems like background characters become very important. Like Gallagher was one of those, right? And it happened rather quickly, right? But I've said this. I'm agreeing with the speculation stuff. Misha's the watchmaker. Misha's gonna be the watchmaker. Listen, the community was correct with the whole Sam Firefly thing. I was already, before the Sam Firefly thing was confirmed, I was already believing Misha was the watchmaker and stuff, right? But hey, if they were right about the Firefly thing, they probably are right about this one.
Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Yeah, literally.
He's right over there.
Yeah.
The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Well, do you not see, Clocky? I mean, you've done some questionable stuff in your time, but all for the good of people, so...
You were the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. And who might this be?
Oh, well conceived. Well conceived, Clocky, hell yeah.
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
No.
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Is that what you call this? No, he's 100% the watchmaker. He is 100% the watchmaker. You see how he's just like, wait, this dreamscape isn't really supposed to be open to the general public. Like, how would you know that, buddy?
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
So yes, it is. I'm sorry. I just love how the memory zone meme, aka death, is being called Sleepy. Oh, he is 100% the watchmaker, dude.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes.
Yep.
But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
Misha, you talk about it like it's a dog. I'm sorry, but do you keep that thing as a dog? As a fucking pet? It's like that whole thing, like, for people who play Genshin Impact or watch Genshin Impact and stuff, right? Skirk, at the end of the Fontaine stuff, right? When she just when she just tossed away the all-devouring narwhal end of world beast, right? And it's just like, I don't understand why people just keep this as a pet. Like, it's very just not like, it just fails as a pet. It's like, how can you just easily talk about it as a pet? And also, who is your master to be able to keep that thing as a pet?
I see.
Like,
Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
Wouldn't happen to you, Robin, would it?
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed.
So Sunday is here. So Sunday, how you taking it?
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Yes.
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place.
I'll
and
judge
it's
that when
not
I
as
open the
bustling
map.
as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
I'm sorry, I'm just realizing the fact that he said this is the safest, like, it's unmatched safety. You're telling me the safety preserved by the family is not safe, and this thing is? That is ironic as fuck.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children.
To
She
who?
won't be leaving anytime soon. So there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan.
Who the hell is Miss Grace?
Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony.
I still want to know, well, you...
Of the mastermind behind it all. We're still none the wiser.
We're just gonna glance over the fact that Will can't see Clocky. I mean, again, as a Hersher, right? Like, he never leaned too into the Honkai side of being a Hersher. Back in his world, you know? But, like, he still made some questionable decisions, you know? But again, it was all for, like, the good of other people. You know, much better than Otto. Much better than Otto. But you know, so it's not. It's just surprising. Like, it makes sense, but also it doesn't. Perfect way to describe Penacony. Perfect way to describe Penacony. It makes sense, but it doesn't.
Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion? Regardless, we have to find Gallagher. Say,
I know
you
exactly.
mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
You, at least back in your world, you ran a company that made animated shows, so I guess.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Also, honestly, it's probably good to be that young in heart when you're starting to gray. Sorry to point out the obvious there, but probably for the best that you still are that young at heart, dude. Anyway, let's see just how small this place is. Oh wow, would you look at that? Yep, that is small right there. That is small right there. Definitely, I like the swirling abyss in the distance.
Here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
The spiraling vortex?
Black hole? An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
I like how Welt immediately went in a black hole. Yeah, well, you've seen a lot of those, haven't you? Literally uses them in his attacks.
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who the fuck are these people you're talking about?
Look, there she is.
Wait, she also has one of the Halo. She also has some of the Halo things. Huh.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours,
The above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Alright, put your existentialism on hold for a second. Hi.
Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear. I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results.
What? Speak English, please. I know you're speaking in English, but speak English.
After 10 system hours, the dream flux reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams
Thank you for that analogy. I understand everything now. No, I don't. I don't understand it all. Listen, I'm barely keeping a B in science right now. Let's not go into all this other stuff.
Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
Really?
She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Yeah.
Do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
If we're asking who it is.
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Also, who she is?
Why, of course. She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers.
English, please.
Regrettably,
My brain's
due to
hurting.
the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
No. It was, wasn't it? Oh my god. Wait, I just read this, right? And yeah, it. Oh my god. It. Oh my god. Man, something just clicked in my head. Fucking light bulb.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Alright, well, we figured out what happened to one of the nameless.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war.
Hmm?
She could see the Penacony of today. It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination
Hey,
is
so
the
Pom
commercial
Pom, we
district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
You're not Robin. Hey, speaking of people.
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip?
March scaring people? How is that possible?
Mr.
She's very non-threatening.
I've been waiting for you. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared, and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
well, this is how it turned out. Ha ha, you're a regular comedian.
Yes, apparently.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the papashi.
In someone invisible? Misha? Misha? Answer me right now.
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
My dudes, chill the fuck out or you're gonna have a heart attack. What? Alright everybody, so we'll skip this. What the fuck is that? Anyway, I'll see you guys when this is all done. As you can imagine, that didn't take long. Because Acheron is absolutely busted when it comes to damage. Hello, game?
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
They just cut back to the...
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Put him on the bench. No, he's fine. He said it yourself, it's the safest place.
I've gotten to know many locals while with you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but
who the fuck is Jesse?
feels like the real dreamscape.
This is Jesse? No, I don't want to talk to you. Shut it, shut it. Shut it, I don't care, I don't care. I clicked the wrong thing, please.
Evening, Jesse.
My computer is burning up.
Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Huh?
This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
Her songs can... Hello? Oh! That's what... Robin is. A Halovian. Yeah, she said, like, they mentioned this in the special program, that Halovians can transmit, I don't know, feelings or whatever through their halo. Right? Which, yeah, aligns perfectly with the harmony. But they just, you know, they bring about harmony kind of not in a mind control hive mind sense that the family's doing, but just, you know, transmitting emotions. That's it.
That must be Robin.
Yep.
She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Let's hurry up and get to a nice spot to end this so that I can turn off my computer before it can spontaneously combust. I seriously need a new computer, dude. Especially with when Wuthering Waves comes out. Oh my god.
This is where we split up. She can't be too...
I need a new computer,
So that's
dude.
how it is.
Who the fuck is
I
this
never
guy?
imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
He's wearing like the same kind of stuff as Misha. Mick.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
Can we go back to the fact that apparently Misha was invisible to that Pepeshi?
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, Gravekeeper. That's nice.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the Sweet Dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
I've been playing way too much Destiny, don't say Guardian.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, he can't see Misha either? What the fuck is going on? Misha? Explain.
On that note, Mr. Mika, which
Wait, can Himiko
tombstones
not
are
see
you
him either?
referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there.
I'm sorry, can Himiko not see Misha as well? Misha, could you explain yourself, please?
But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down.
No, they seem fine to me. They seem fine to me. Meanwhile, that like literal plank of wood I walked over to get to that bar. Oh, they seem okay. There she is.
There she is.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef. Talked to everyone I met. And they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams. Because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
Like, see, Robin is that optimistic side. Like, Robin is that optimistic side of the Harmony, you know, not the mind-controlling, manipulative side of the family kind of represents.
It's nice to see you all again, Astro.
Again, I don't agree with the Harmony as an Aeon, because even they're all, like, high-minded. But, like, seriously.
I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the Harmony.
Really?
Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse? That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
Yes,
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it.
Sounds about right.
Only my brother was willing to respond.
Sounds about right.
Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream. Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream.
Yeah, I noticed that, because before there was like that weird, like, almost robotic kind of sound to it, you know, and now it sounds perfectly fine.
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of Harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities.
Gee, I wonder who that could have been. Gee, I wonder. Could it perhaps be the Dream Master?
This is not the
And
strong
like
to
his...
only weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the Harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin?
Greed? Sense of control?
Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the Harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance. But as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions.
Sorry.
Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Hell yeah. 11 system hours into a Charmony festival. Oh, great.
Look here, brother. A little
Oh,
bird.
wait, what?
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove, but Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert.
Whoever this kind voice is doesn't sound kind at all, so I don't know why they're saying kind voice.
Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
This is like that, fucking, mocking kindness kind of voice, you know?
But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered. Can't sing. I didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story.
I don't like this guy's voice.
As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly? They find a way to do it through their determination? right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live. No matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
This entire thing was literally a metaphor for Robin. The entire fucking thing.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Alright, what happened to the book?
Yeah. But, Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh, that's great.
Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
Here. She's here.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out.
Fictionology. Why did you need to make that apparent? Like, for the people who don't know, I guess.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
How about you just hear the story first?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right. As you wish. Here she is.
Huh? What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Moments later. Are we all meeting? Well, all of this is...
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
Trailblazers.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
Cool. Could we get to a better place for me to stop? I don't like stopping a video in the middle of something. I want to reach like a good place to stop, but we're already an hour and 40 We're already about an hour and 40 minutes into recording here.
Names are inscribed here. Then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
Then how do you know she was killed?
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced
Go to the third
challenges
slab
internal
of this blank.
and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Ironic that the Lamp Moth family was wiped out by the Swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
Have you not paid any attention to the entire story of Penacony yet, March?
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet?
I was just asking that.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the astral...
Look at... Mon dude, you don't look so confident and overly self-centered anymore now, do you?
Robin.
Well, this seems like the place I was hoping for. Ask and you shall receive. Anyway, I need to stop this. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. My computer's overheating, and I need to stop this before it catches fire. I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen, but with how technology is made nowadays, it's highly possible. Like, I would just like to point this out. What I mean by that, how technology is made nowadays. This is a decently new computer, right? On it, I have installed the Epic Games launcher, because I need to have that installed. And this game. And Minecraft. That's it. That is all that's installed in here, apart from Opera GX. But Opera GX doesn't really do anything. It's just a browser. So take that into consideration. That's all. That is all that's fucking installed on here. And my computer is overheating like crazy. Now, an older Windows computer, because this is a Windows computer, an older Windows computer that I also have in this same room with me, has, I want to say, about 5 different games on it. All of them decently sized and big games, and it is yet to overheat once. But because it's older, it does have a lot slower loading times and stuff, so I don't tend to use that one for recording these. In any case, though, this is shaping up to be an amazing... I think this is the finale to Penacony, actually. I cannot wait. I will say this about one quick thing here, right? You guys saw this at the beginning? I'll just quickly get that. This right here, I am having terrible flashbacks. You guys can look this up. I'll put an image of it on screen right now. I have a specific end screen set up, so I'm not going to change that. But I'm going to put an image of the video I'm talking about right now, where I reacted to this. But animated short, Honkai Impact 3rd, Hersher of Domination. This is giving me mad Hersher of Domination vibes, and I am not looking forward to that, dude. Because if any of you remember Hersher of Domination and stuff, right? Yes, technically it happened. It happened technically in a dreamscape. All the stuff that happened there with the Kiana, Brunya, and Fuhua stuff, right? Technically it all happened in pretty much a dreamscape, illusion kind of thing, right? Which is very relevant for Penacony, might I add. And yeah, that was not a very fun experience. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that thing, and that is it for this video. I'm rambling on again, I have a tendency of doing that. Ignatus vera cognitius. I'll see you next week.